Welcome to Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK's High School Basketball Game of the Week, presented by WellSpan Sports Medicine, the official healthcare and sports medicine provider of the York Revolution. High school basketball plays here on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports. Bringing you the best of the York Adams League all season.
Three for the lead. Up off the back of the rim and it falls in. That's it. The DeLone Catholic Squirettes have won the state championship.
Now let's head out to the action for the Game of the Week, presented by WellSpan Sports Medicine, right here on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
Good evening, everyone, from Central York High School. Welcome to District Playoff Quarterfinal Basketball here tonight. Rivals in the York Adams League Division I meet with an opportunity to go to the District Final Four and clinch a state playoff berth here on the line. It's the Red Lion Lions visiting the Central York Panthers, and our coverage on radio and on our GameTimePA YouTube video stream presented by WellSpan Sports Medicine. Hi again, everybody. Daryl Henry alongside Andy Bria. Welcome to High School Hoops. Welcome to the Flying Feet Sports Shoes pregame show. And Andy, the night before the league postseason began, we were right here in this spot. Central won it at the buzzer by 2 points. They're still the favorite. They're the favorite in the district bracket in 6A, but arguably nobody has played them tougher the last few years than the Red Lion Lions have.
It's the style of basketball that Red Lion plays. They got bigs, they got athletes, okay? The key, the difference is the depth. That's the difference. If you take away, if you make them both the same, 7 deep, you know what I mean? When you go 8-9, if you get an 8-9, but no, this is a tremendous matchup. Both coaches are really, really good at what they do. Red Line will mix it up. They'll go some zone. They'll press you when they want to. They'll trap. He'll come in and out. Hoke is the same way. He's got Gary Sutton sitting beside him. He's a Hall of Famer. I was talking defense with Gary before the game. The one thing I will say, coming into this game, Central in the last 4 weeks has really stepped up their defense. Their defense has gotten really, really much better than it was in the beginning of the year. They're playing team ball, and that should be scary, okay?
Yeah, they're the top seed. They've won 15 straight. They are back-to-back league champs. They last played last Friday when they beat Suburban for the league title. They are 22-2. They are the Central York Panthers. Absolutely. Red Lions 17-8. They're the 8th seed, and they beat York High on Tuesday in an 8-9 matchup to get here. We'll take a break here on the pregame show. Andy's got our coaches' interviews brought to you by Kochman Kunkel Insurance Group. Straight ahead, it's Red Lion at Central, District 3 6A quarters tonight, and our coverage on radio and on the GameTimePA stream presented by WellSpan Sports Medicine. Get same-day orthopedic care for life sprains, strains, and breaks. Find your nearest WellSpan Urgent Orthopedics location today at wellspan.org/urgentortho. Take a break. Back from Central after this, where they have sold over 1,000 tickets for this game tonight. Fans filing in, and our pregame continues after this.
When fighting complex cancer, WellSpan Cancer Institute's approach is simple. Bring the most talented minds and most compassionate hearts to our cancer centers across our communities. Across our 5 cancer care locations, we're collaborating with Johns Hopkins Medicine Kimmel Cancer Center to go further. Relentlessly in the lab, courageously during therapy, compassionately by your side. This is cancer care where remission is the mission. I'm Dr. Nick Korgonker. Our collaboration with Johns Hopkins Medicine Kimmel Cancer Center gives WellSpan cancer patients access to valuable resources like clinical trials, second opinions, and advanced genomics. Together, we'll bring the next generation of cancer care to our communities with a dedicated team that cares from the heart. That's fighting cancer together. Learn more at wellspan.org/cancer.
Track and field is perhaps the oldest of all sporting competitions. Running, jumping, and throwing are natural forms of human physical expression. The desire for faster and farther stages athlete versus athlete in a no-excuse competition.
Flying feet.
Flying Feet has everything you need for track and field. Shoes for training, spikes and field shoes for competition, shot and discus for throwing, stopwatches for timing, spike elements in varied lengths. We do mean everything. Flying Feet sports shoes, 1511 Mount Rose Avenue, York.
All about local sports. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
Welcome back to our pregame show. Tonight we're at Central York High School where we got a 6A boys quarterfinals between the Central York Panthers and the Red Line Lions. With me now is fourth year with those Central York Panthers is Coach Jeff Hoke. Okay, Coach, you got him here, quarterfinals. Talked about the challenge of playing this Red Line bunch again.
Well, they're tough as nails, well-coached, and athletic team that, I mean, no way do I want to see them again. But you know, they do a lot. They can score inside. They can score outside. We just have to play our game. I mean, our defense the last few games, as you and I discussed, is getting better and better and better. And our rebounding has, because I really felt like we did a bad job. The last time we played them, we got killed on the boards. And that was a point of emphasis from that game on. And the last 3 or 4 games, I think we rebounded really well. So we're going to have lockdown on D and rebound the ball. I think if we control the boards and play good defense, we'll be in good shape. But these guys, they never quit. I've seen them way too many times against, not just us. I saw them down early against Cumberland Valley, and they don't even flinch. They come right back. So
no, that's from coaching. That's what That's what you put into the philosophy that you build into that. Just one other key that you think. Can you press them tonight?
Off and on. We got to make them uncomfortable.
Right.
I mean, they're very, very good at exposing it, but they get a little shaky with the ball. So it's the catch-22. Yeah, we're going to throw a lot of different stuff at them and see what makes them uncomfortable.
Good luck to you, Coach.
Thank you. Appreciate you as always.
We'll be right back with more of our pregame show right after this on Sports Radio 1350 WOYK.
At Donegal, we understand there are many costs associated with running a business. That's why Donegal works with you to provide quality insurance products based on your business needs, and why we deliver that insurance at a price to fit your budget. Call your local independent Donegal agent today and discover why, when it comes to insurance for your business, Donegal is a better value. Contact Kochman Kunkel Insurance at 717-854-0300 or stop in at 3217 East Market Street, York. Locally owned and operated by Pam and Rudy Kochman. Kochman Kunkel Insurance.
Same station, 2 spots on your dial. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
Welcome back to our pregame show. With me now in the 17th year with the Red Line Lions is my friend Steve Schmale. Okay, Coach, a couple weeks ago, 2-point game right at the buzzer. What are you going to do tonight?
Well, yeah, I mean, that was a heck of a game. This one has a little bit more on the line, so a little bit more juice in the building, I'm sure, tonight. And, our guys are ready. I thought we had 2 pretty good practices the last 2 days, and it'll be fun tonight. Fun tonight to compete. They're very good.
The only difference that I see is you just don't go as deep. That's all. That's so foul trouble.
Well, and that is, it is, and I think that's why we have to kind of mix some things in, and it's something. Anytime you have a crew that's not a York crew, a lot of times they'll call it a little bit tighter, maybe, and we got to be careful with that, because if we do get the wrong guys in foul trouble, that is a big problem.
Yeah. So other than that, what do you got to do? What do your kids got to do all night to beat them?
Yeah, I think we got to do a good job of guarding and getting her in the towel, and I think those are the 2 guys that make them go. Try to keep them out of transition and handle their pressure. It's easier said than done.
Good luck to you, Coach.
Thank you.
We'll be right back with more of our pregame show right after this on Sports Radio 1350 WOYK.
Locally owned and operated in York for over 21 years, Basil Insurance Agency offers specialized insurance products to suit your needs for auto, home, business, motorcycle, life insurance, and more. With a team of licensed agents to help you locally, Basil Insurance Agency has 2 convenient locations in West York and Dallastown, and proudly represents Erie Insurance. At Basil Insurance Agency, we always hope to provide professional advice, better coverage, and do it for less premium. Call or go online to request a quote or information. In West York, call 717-792-6400. That's 792-6400. And in Dallastown, 717-246-1601. That's 246-1601. Or online at insuranceyork.net. Basil Insurance Agency, a proud supporter of the teams of the York Adams League.
First in York, first in sports. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
Central York student section providing the final verse of the national anthem as we are almost set to go here tonight. Andy, let's get our player intros brought to you by State Farm agent Trish Hauser.
All right, for the Red Line Lions, Steve Schmill at the helm, 17 years, 6'3" senior, number 3, Dakari Dennis, a 6-foot junior, number 4, Tyler Good, a 6'3" senior, number 5, Chris Williams, number 10 is Joe Sidora, he's a 6'5" senior, and Isaiah Ogerchek, a 6-foot freshman, number 21. For the homestanding Central York Panthers, coached by Jeff Hope, you got zero, Ryan Brown, he's a 6-foot sophomore, a 6'2" junior, number 1, Ben Natal. One of the big guys, the 6'7" senior, number 4, Greg Gittinger. Number 11, he's a freshman, Doug Laird Jr. And the other big guy is 6'8" junior, number 13, Ben Rill. Those are your starting lineups.
All right, not many seats available as they file in here. Our Basil Insurance Agency keys to the game tonight. Basil's got your keys for home, auto, life insurance, and more.
If I'm the Red Line Lions, my biggest problem, I got to stay out of foul trouble. He said it in the interview. I asked him about it. He's got to stay out of foul trouble. He's got to sit guys for any length of time in any period. It could be brutal, okay? For Central, their key is to play defense the way they've been playing it the past 3 or 4 weeks. If they do that, it's going to be very tough for them, Red Line, to A, get the ball inside the Sidora, but for the guys on the perimeter to get their shots out. So those are the keys.
All right. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready. And you know, it's funny. I talked to my good friend on the Central bench, and he said, yeah, we threw a little Fort in. Fort's style of man-to-man defense that Mike Kesey used to run when he was with York Catholic. I want to see if I'll explain it if they go in. Okay. It's kind of, it looks like a matchup zone, but it's man, and it's kind of.
Was that the Hall of Fame coach and broadcaster, Gary Sutton?
That'd be him.
Well, here we go. Central in the home white, Red Lion the road gold. And it's going to be Williams for Red Lion, Rill for Central at center. It's up, Rill wins it to Natal, and off we go. Central toward us, to your right if you're watching the video.
And a man.
Here's Natal, shot fake, starts in, a bounce out top. Doug Laird Jr. down the lane, scooped it. Williams got a piece, tried to spike it off of him, and missed the spike, but blocked the shot. Central will inbound down low.
See, he forced that one. I don't know if you need to do that if you're Central.
R.B. Brown inbounds it. Rill thinking about it. 3, right corner, it's good! And Central opens up with a 3-0 lead.
He looked at it, he said, why not? Let me bury this early.
That's a heck of a start. Here's Red Line with it. Williams, shot fake, called for steps.
That's good ball pressure. Good ball pressure. And that's what they want to do. They want to make Red Line uncomfortable offensively.
The winner tonight gets into states. Top 7 in 6A make it. If Central wins, they host the semifinal Tuesday. If Redline wins, they go on the road Tuesday based on seeding. Here's Gittinger coming out to the right baseline, turns, and pivoting. He'll toss it out top, and Lair is called for a travel off the catch.
Little jitters when you get that pivot foot slide.
Mid-Penn officials tonight?
Yep, Mid-Penn 1-2-2.
And good going up the middle for Dennis, off to Williams. Williams, the 2 meetings against Central, has scored 15 and 20. He has been a problem. Here's Ogrechuk with it out top now. Natal creeps out, got a high screen from Good. Panthers switch, fired it down low, and Sidora lays it in.
I tell you what, he did that to him in the game we did. It was 56-54, and he gets loose under there. He is a handful.
Yeah, he had 22 in that one after missing the first meeting with that broken ankle. Central with it, up 3-2 early. And here's Lair out front, right side to R.B. Brown. Tries to get to the middle, he'll kick it. Natal, 3 left side, rimming off, rebound Sidora. He's excellent at that.
Yeah, he didn't want to run there. He wanted to slow it down a little bit. Redline can be very patient, Dave.
Yeah.
Very patient.
Sidora might have gotten away with steps.
Yeah.
Jeff Hoke thought, here's Williams left side scooting in, got walled off, deals it back. And around top now for Good, a lob to Williams, leaping grab behind Brown. Missed the lay-in, but he got fouled. Fronting in the post, and the pass up where only Williams could catch it.
Well, and I'll tell you what, Williams can do that, you know what I mean? But when Gittinger and Rill, if they keep them outside, they'll be able to get that lob. With them 2 inside, no, you don't get that lob.
And the first one's off front rim. Williams is top 10 in the league in scoring in his own right. He's at 16 per game. Sidora leads Redline at north of 20, but Williams an explosive scorer as well. Second one up, that's good, and we're tied at 3.
See if you think we'll see foul shooting like we saw last night?
Oh, that's going to be tough to match.
Yeah.
Now Central with it. Natal, little shimmy, starts in, feeds Lair, going out to the right corner. He'll penetrate, trying to backhand wrap around for Rill, and it's deflected out. Panthers will inbound down low. Central, the top scoring offense in the league, 73 per game, tops by a wide margin. Here's Rill, right corner, down to Gittinger posting, doubled, he fakes, steps in, and lays it home.
I tell you what, how do you defend that? How do you defend a guy that's that big, keeps the ball about shoulder height? You can't.
5-3 Central, Sidora out to Ogrechuk, right corner, back to Sidora. Toward the baseline, he'll lob it out. Ogrechuk quickly to Good, now to Williams, has a lane. Inside, he'll kick it. Sidora, right corner, 3, bouncing off, rebound Dennis, back up and scores.
And again, rebounding's going to be crucial in Redline. If you're Central, that's base basketball, I mean. You got to put a body on somebody.
Tied at 5 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Here's Natal, left side to Brown. Gittinger goes down. He and Good tied up. Off a catch, Lair, pull up, foul line. Dennis got a piece. Sidora fires it ahead. Dennis rim running, layup, draws a foul. Sometimes, Andy, we've seen Redline force that fast break, but that time it was well-timed.
Right on the money.
Ben Natal is whistled. Dakari Dennis at the line, his first up and good. 6-5, Redline's first lead. And Central subbing. I know when Jeff Hoke talks about their depth, he singles out players 6 through 13 and what they do in practice.
Yes.
Right.
Imagine the kind of practices you can have when your starters are playing pretty much against your starters.
Yeah. Dennis makes both. Ryan Jackson and Saxton Sukanik and Brooklyn Nace, they're the first 3 in off the Panther bench. And a switch out top. Jackson pressured. Pass went behind the timeline, but they say it was deflected.
Yep.
Natal back to recover it. He slashes down the middle and missed going in. Rebound Dennis. Looks to counter, ahead it's Ogrechek, unloads, 3-ball, it's good on the right wing, and a timeout Central.
Yeah,
10-5 Red Lion.
Wow. Okay.
30-second timeout, and the Lions doubling them up early. Ogrechek, top 10 in the league in made threes, his 49th.
Rebound, steal. Guard's not getting back. As soon as the ball is stolen there, somebody's got to drop back. Red Line will look for that outlet. Schmel teaches that. They run it really well. Okay. And Ogrechek just felt that one. And that freshman can shoot.
Oh, yeah.
And in rhythm, too. He doesn't need to square up and get, you know what I mean? He can just let it fly.
Red Lions got such a mix of veterans and youth like that.
Yes.
By the way, again, our coverage on radio and on the GameTimePA stream tonight brought to you by WellSpan Sports Medicine. And Central out of the timeout with Jackson on the stroll. Ogrechek out to meet him. Here's Sukanik flashing high. And underhands it off to Jackson for 3, and he got it. 10-8.
Okay, here comes a little bit, 3-quarter, 2-1-2.
Sedora eyeing it up, good behind the paw print, tosses it ahead, and Dennis finds Williams open. Now they get set up.
Red Line really shouldn't have a problem with any kind of full court press that Central throws at him.
Here's Dennis trying to shake Natal, driving kickoff to Williams, out top now for Good. Back to the left side, Sedora baseline drive, and a great feed to Good, cutting down the lane for the layup.
And that's just good basketball.
12-8, here's Natal driving, tight quarters on the right baseline, he banks it in.
I tell you what, he's a sneak.
Now a trap on the left sideline, Williams found Good, getting her knocks it loose, Good saves it to Williams, going left baseline, and Jackson knifes it away. Lions to inbound down low.
You know, Central, I think, wanted to jump on them early to try to take a little air out of their sails. Doesn't look like that's going to happen.
Here's Ogrechek inside, missed in the lane, rebound to Natal. Panthers coming this way. Natal got tripped up going down the lane, and it is a travel, yep. Official on the other side made that call.
Remember, you got mid-pen tonight.
Yeah.
Arterial bleed, compound fracture. It's a little different.
Visible DNA has to be on the floor. Red Line pitching and catching above that light half-court press. They bring it across. And Sedora to Williams in the left corner. 12-10 Red Line going into Good. Back to Williams. And he'll bring it up the perimeter. Now Sukanik digs in. Ogrechek will take it. Working on Gettinger and forced it inside. Busted up. Jackson tipped it to Gettinger. Here he is on the break. Missed the layup. Natal tips it in.
Natal on the trail.
We're tied at 12. A couple weeks ago, got his 1,000th and the buzzer beater against Red Line here. The Lions back with possession. Dennis right corner to Sedora cutting out. Around the arc, Williams on the left. Patiently back out to Sedora. Now Ogrechek swings to Good. A 3 from the right corner, airballed it. Rebound knocked to Sedora, who puts it up and in.
Sedora just hangs around. He's in the right spot.
Nace probing through, he'll peel out. Now Jackson up top, a deep 3, it's in and out. Rebound Sedora.
Tell you what, that was a tough block out there. He has Sukanik on his back.
Sukanik, who started a bunch of games last year, coming off their bench this year. They're so deep. Here's Ogrechek off a cut up top. A 3 rattles up and off. Rebound Gettinger with 1:20 left in the quarter. 14-12 Red Line. And Gettinger tried to hit Sukanik, who vacated, and it's thrown away. Thought he was going to post up. Sedora intercepts.
Throw it right to him.
Red Line now will kill some clock. Dennis holding it out deep. Now York Suburban played a bunch of zone against Redline, and it worked. Here's Sidora across to Ogrechek, right corner for three, no dice. Rebound knocked to Dennis, though. And around to Williams out top. Get another chance here, good with it.
Plenty of time. Plenty of time.
Down to 35 left in the quarter.
Redline's the kind of team that'll do this.
Sidora cross court, Ogrechek, back out front, Williams. Now Sidora for Ogrechek, little overplay Jackson. He'll move it to good, and now to Williams by the right corner. Brings it out near midcourt with 15 seconds. Now Sidora, the play call in. Down to 10. Going right side, good, and pressured by Natal, who fouled him. They had a bunch of fouls to give.
That 2 on him?
Oh, that is, though.
Yeah.
He didn't have a foul to give.
No.
That's his second. Didn't want that.
But then again, it's not as scary as it would be for Redline.
Yeah. The officials discussing where they're going to inbound it from. Baseline with 9.1. And good looks. And bounces it in. Williams up, fake, and scores.
Nicely done. Nice design.
Here's Brown at midcourt. Lets it fly and off the rim at the horn. 16-12. Redline's up 4 at the end of the first quarter. District quarterfinals here tonight on WOYK and on the GameTimePA YouTube stream presented by WellSpan Sports Medicine. Get same-day orthopedic care for life's sprains, strains, and breaks. Find your nearest WellSpan Urgent Orthopedics location today at wellspan.org/urgentortho. 16-12 Redline at the end of 8 minutes. Second quarter is coming up next.
Today, it seems everybody is offering a discount on car insurance, but at what price? Reduced protection, impersonal service. At State Farm, you can earn discounts and still get full service and dependable protection from the world's largest car insurer. See me, Trish Hauser, 1865 Susquehanna Trail North, York, for the State Farm multiple line discount. With State Farm, you get an agent you can depend on and an insurance company you can trust. For the details on State Farm's multiple line discount, see me, Trish Hauser.
First in York, first in sports. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
Now Redline up 16-12 at the end of a quarter. They start the second quarter with it. And Good will bring it across the timeline. They absolutely believe they can win here tonight. Here's a ball screen three. Sidora left it short. Jackson is there for Central. And Gittinger will bring it across. Down the lane he goes. A scoop is rejected away. Dakari Dennis sends it into the student section.
See, I don't think you need, if you're Central, you don't need that one-on-one like that. Come down. You know what I mean? They haven't really gone inside. You haven't seen one of the big guys down low. Housekeeping?
I guess. Real inbounds. Now they post him up. Working on Sidora. Fade away from the block. Airballed it long. Dennis the catch.
Anybody else, he moves 2 feet off his spot. He didn't move Sidora an inch.
Now Dennis with it. Dashes in. Off to Sidora at the top. And we got a whistle. Something down low away from the ball. Jackson and Ogrechek.
You're going to get...
Or maybe it was Williams.
We're going to get Williams. That's one.
An offensive foul turnover, and Central back with it. Panthers set up. Here's Gittinger with a pull-up. Right elbow jumper. Back rimmed it. Sidora knocks the rebound right to good.
He is just so athletic for a big man, you know?
Now Tyler Good brings it across. Right side, Dennis. Gittinger went for a steal. Now up top, Sidora for three. Off the right side of the rim. Rebound to Gittinger. And he'll cruise it up himself. Speeds it in. It's up. Oh, it rolled off the front of the rim, but he gets the shooting foul and will head to the line.
That's 2 on Dennis, I believe. Nope, that's 1.
Now Gittinger 4th in the league in scoring at 19 per game. In the league championship, he had 26 with 11 rebounds.
Yeah.
And his first is good. 79% foul shooter. Again, against Redline this year, he had 10 in the one, 26 with 5 threes in the other, and the second one bounces out.
I'll tell you what, you think about these two teams right now. This game leans more right now towards Redline. You know what I mean? Low scoring. You got Central with 13 points.
16-13 the score. Redline with the ball. Here's Dennis, wide right. And he'll toss it over the zone to the left for good. Swung it to the corner. Ogrechek cycles it back to Sidora. Up top to Good for 3. Hit the left side of the rim. A back tap, Sidora to Good. And a pass to the wing. Brown nearly intercepted it. Tipped it off Sidora and out of bounds. Does get the change of possession, and Sidora was upset with the call, but...
Well, it was right in front of the official. Bounced off his back.
It's also true.
Oh, yes.
It's Ryan Jackson who strolls it up. And Central into their stop. Brown, little head fake. Now to Nace, left side. Whips it in for Rill. And backs it away to the left corner. Back for Nace. Their starting QB in the fall. Hits Brown up top. Fires for 3. Long on that one. And Sidora hangs on to it.
Actually, I believe Gettinger's foot was on the baseline when he tapped that.
Now they let him play. Didn't whistle that.
Right.
Redline a 3-point lead, and Jackson jumps out on Good, protects it, and Sidora coming out to the top of the arc. He holds, and he'll shift to the right with the dribble, stretching it out, fires it left side, Ogrechek 4-3, that was long, and Rill to the opposite corner, tracks it down. Still 16-13 Redline. Here's Nace strolling it up the middle.
Trying to figure out right now what Central wants to do offensively. They got both big men down low. Now just getting it.
On left side, Nace with it. And he'll throw it across to Rill. Holds it high, calling for Gettinger to screen. He'll use it down the lane on Sidora. Missed up over the rim. Rebound Dennis.
He wanted to foul. He didn't get the call.
Redline still on top. Sidora fires it down low. Ogrechek, what a find, and a reverse layup up and good.
I'll tell you what, the freshman's got some skills, okay?
And that pass was sizzling. 18-13 Brown, right side drive, gets to the hoop and lays it in.
And that's what Brown did the other night in the championship game.
And he had 9 that night.
He is so quick off that first step.
18-15 Redline. Down midway through the second quarter now. Sidora calmly handling out front. Gives to Good left side. Now he'll bring it out a couple of steps. He's got Dennis alongside. And he'll give to Williams. The lane opens up. He drives it, missed the rim. He's looking for contact. Nace is on it. Brings it up for Central. Runner in the lane. It's good. It's a 1-point game.
You can't allow him to get, look at this.
Down the board. Williams jams it in. Redline, they're always looking for that fast break opportunity, and Williams flushes it.
I'll tell you what.
Here's Rill, drop step, mishandled, and it rolls out of bounds. Redline ball, their lead once again is 3.
And again, very unlike Central. You think about it. Almost 13 minutes in the book, and they got 17 points.
Again, they're in their 3-quarter court zone. Sidora to Good, just across. Doubled there. He's got Dennis high post out to Sidora. Open 3, rattles it in from the right wing. Redline is up 6 with 3 minutes to go in the first half.
Wow. Oak wants something.
23-17. Their defense does have the Panthers on their heels here early. Here's Nace, left side, off to Brown. Little head fake, driving the left. And circles back out, goes to Nace. Now Jackson up top, quickly fires it down low to Brown for the lay-in.
Ryan Brown just laying down on a block. Got lost that time.
23-19. Here's Sidora, sidearms one into Williams, knifing to the hoop, and he's fouled going in, 2 at the line.
Yeah, you're going to get an ace on that one. I'll tell you what, backdoor cut by Williams, because Nace was overplaying. There's nothing he could do if he wants to try to contest the shot.
Saw Williams have a rim rocker at home the other night, too, against York High.
Yep.
His first one up, and it rolls in. Sukanik is in for Jackson.
And they just keep coming off the bench. It's just like...
Second one up, and got it. And Williams with 7 first half points, 25-19 Red Lion. 2:15 to go.
1-4 high.
Here's getting her off a Sukanik screen. They hedge around that. Oh, now he fires it down to a cutting Nace. Williams recovered. It's a hot pass, though. Here's getting her spinning fadeaway. He got it, mid-range right. So smooth from that range, and it's 25-21.
You really can't do anything about that shot defensively. He's fading away from you.
Now Sidora cutting left baseline. He's called for the offensive. He knocked over Sukanik trying to make his move, and now a tee called on Sukanik, who was celebrating the whistle that went against Red Lion. They tee him up.
You can't, we were seeing that the other night. You know what I mean? Basically the taunting. That's the taunting call. You know what I mean? It's just uncalled for. This is a big game. You don't want to give away freebies. And look who they got shooting.
Yeah, the freshman.
Yeah.
By choice. Ogrechek's first is good.
That didn't hit anything but court. I'm not even sure it hit that if I wouldn't have saw the bottom of the net roll, okay?
26-21 Red Lion. And the freshman's second is up and good. He had 20 in their win against York High Tuesdays. Such a big piece to their puzzle as a first year.
And they get the ball.
Yep.
You can stretch just to 3 possessions.
Up 6,
and
the Lions
I'll tell you what, Schmiel don't need, I mean, he is a time and situation guy, okay?
Right now, Tyler Good handling. He'll go left, protects it, gives to Dennis, and out to Sidora.
That's a great matchup right there. Brill and Sidora.
Oh, yeah. 2 of the league's best.
Yep.
Now Ogrechek back near midcourt, spends his dribble. Gonna need
give
somebody.
Him some help. Timeout.
Red Lion spends it. 1:05 to go in the half. Lions up 27-21. See what the length is. It's a 30.
Yeah, well, he needed it because the kid was in trouble.
We'll be back in 30.
Okay.
Hello, this is Darren Bonaquisti, your friendly Parma Pizza guy. Stop in here at Parma Pizza where we have amazing and appetizing food. Make sure you try our pretzel dough strombolis, best in town. We also have our daily lunch specials, and we're open for dine-in, pickup, and delivery options also. Visit us at 476 East Main Street in Dallastown or call 501-5608. Visit online at parmapizzaandgrill.com. Parma Pizza and Grill. Pizza so great, you'll scrape your plate.
And one of Andy's favorite lunch spots.
I was there today.
How about it? 27-21 Red Lion, 1:05 to go in the first half. I'm sure you had all your stats there with you doing pregame prep.
Absolutely.
Now dealing with some central pressure in midcourt. Good steps through. He's got Sidora. Back to Good, and now to Dennis by the left sideline. Under a minute to go. They got hemmed in a little bit there. Now it's spaced. And a handoff Ogrechek. And on the weave, it's now Sidora. Again, Rill out with him. Sidora maintains and now goes to Dennis, deep left. They look to be holding for the last one.
Let's see who can't pick the dribble up there.
Williams got doubled. Goods pass deflected, stolen by Brown. Lead pass ahead, too far for Gettinger, and out of bounds down low. Right back to red line with 27.1 left.
Turnover begets turnover.
Central coming up, little full court. Williams across.
Oh no!
Another deflected ball. Jackson picks it, cruises in, easy layup. And that cuts it to 4. And now a kick. Brown got a foot on Dennis's inbound, boots it into the student section. 10.4 left. Inbound to Ogrechek, back to Dennis. And a handoff, Sedora through the middle with 5. And he led Dennis too far, could not save it. To the right baseline, that's out of bounds.
I'll tell you what, red line did not do it very well, okay? And it's picking up the dribble. Why pick up your dribble?
Line sub Cade Shepard in for Dennis with 1.8 left. Central's cut it to 4, and they've...
You got to look for the home run here. That's the only way you want to get it.
Mace three-quarter court heave. It is off the glass, and that ends the first half. Well, I think Redline executed what they wanted to do.
Absolutely, and Central just looks a little off offensively, and most of that is because of Redline's defense. Not giving them a lot of room to operate in the paint. And the big guys have not, really at this point, the big guys have not been a factor, okay? Reel's got 1 3, and Gettinger's got 5, okay?
Well, it is Redline 27, Central 23, as we head to the Penn State York halftime show. Our coverage here on WOYK and on the GameTimePA YouTube channel is presented by WellSpan Sports Medicine. Get same-day orthopedic care for life sprains, strains, and breaks. Find your nearest WellSpan Urgent Orthopedics location today at wellspan.org/urgentortho.
All right, when this year of all the Central games, they went 12 points in the first quarter and 11 in the second quarter. That's some great defense right there.
No doubt. 27-23, Redline up. Stay tuned. We'll be back from Central after this.
Ready to make a move? The Kevin Murphy team at Keller Williams Keystone can help find the perfect property for you. With 15-plus years in real estate, Kevin's team is hands-on throughout the entire process of buying or selling your home. Visit TeamKevinMurphy.com for a fast property search, custom neighborhood market report, and instant property valuation. Kevin is a local guy with local roots, helping friends and families with all of their real estate needs. The Kevin Murphy team at Keller Williams Keystone wishes good luck to the teams of the York Adams League. Visit Kevin online at TeamKevinMurphy.com.
At York Eye Associates of East York and Red Lion, we believe your eyes are your windows to the world. Give them the special attention they deserve with eye care from York Eye Associates. We offer routine eye exams, contact lens care, diagnosis and treatment of eye diseases, glaucoma testing and treatment, and low vision services. Regular eye exams are vital for detecting conditions that may affect the clarity of your vision and the health of your eyes. Be proactive and schedule a comprehensive eye exam that includes a thorough retinal assessment, and use your insurance benefits by the end of this year. For more information on how to schedule, visit yorkeye.com.
Since 1957, Shiloh Roofing in York has been the gold standard of roofing and repairs. Shiloh Roofing is family-owned and operated, serving York and the surrounding areas. They not only do all kinds of roofing work, but they've expanded into spouting and siding work as well. They handle all of their customers' needs, and they now also offer financing. Give them a call today, 717-764-1269 for Shiloh Roofing in York.
When fighting complex cancer, WellSpan Cancer Institute's approach is simple. Bring the most talented minds and most compassionate hearts to our cancer centers across our communities. Across our 5 cancer care locations, we're collaborating with Johns Hopkins Medicine Kimmel Cancer Center to go further. Relentlessly in the lab, courageously during therapy, compassionately by your side. This is cancer care where remission is the mission. I'm Dr. Nick Korgonker. Our collaboration with Johns Hopkins Medicine Kimmel Cancer Center gives WellSpan cancer patients access to valuable resources like clinical trials, second opinions, and advanced genomics. Together, we'll bring the next generation of cancer care to our communities with a dedicated team that cares from the heart. That's fighting cancer together. Learn more at wellspan.org/cancer.
We get one life. Why not live your best life by feeling your best? Body by Barker can help. Our licensed clinicians at Body by Barker bring an innovative approach to common ailments like weight loss and hormone imbalance. Improve your energy, mood, weight, sleep, libido, and overall quality of life. Body by Barker is family-owned, and we've personally benefited from the therapies we offer. And we're local on Carlisle Road in York. It's easy to register and set up your first appointment. Just go to bodybybarker.com and start living your best quality of life today.
Hunters Hill Orthodontics is a longtime staple in the orthodontic care community. With 3 convenient locations in York and Dillsburg, our practice's top priority is to provide you with the highest quality orthodontic care, offering conventional braces and Invisalign in a friendly, comfortable environment. Check us out on Facebook or our website at www.drgregbennett.com. Hunters Hill Orthodontics. We've got your smile.
If you've been thinking of going to college and you would like to play sports when you get there, join our team. Earn a Penn State degree and continue to play the sports you love. 6 collegiate sports are now available, including baseball, soccer, men's basketball, women's softball, and women's volleyball. For more information, check out our website at PennStateYorkSports.com. Once again, that's PennStateYorkSports.com.
Athletes, want to take your game to the next level? Join the area's best athletes and coaches at S3 Performance Training. Since 2014, S3 Performance Training has developed many of the best college, high school, and middle school student athletes in South Central Pennsylvania. S3 offers age-appropriate performance training for all participants, including college preparatory strength and conditioning for older advanced athletes. Run faster, jump higher, get stronger, and reduce the risk of injury with S3 Performance Training. S3 Performance Training, located inside Heritage Hills Athletic Club, or visit us online at s3performancetraining.com.
All about local sports. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
Halftime here. Red Lion leads at Central 27-23. It's time for our Strength, Speed, and Stamina Spotlight, brought to you by S3 Performance Training. John Turpak, Ron Johnson, and his team train the Red Lion student-athletes on site at their high school. That includes this boys basketball team that's leading at the half. For Central, Ben Rill, Ben Natal, R.B. Brown, Brooklyn Nace, and Ryan Jackson all train at S3. Visit them online, s3performancetraining.com. All right, Andy, Red Lion up 4. Why?
I'm not sure what Central's doing offensively. Red Lion's doing a really nice job keeping Rill and getting her away from the basket, okay? Gittinger had 5, he had 2 deuces, 1 for 2 from the line. Rill had the 1-3 early. He hit right in the beginning of the game on a hesitation move, in the first minute? First shot of the game, I believe it was, okay? And has not scored since. That's why they're winning. On the other side of the coin, I'll tell you what, in the last minute and a half, the only thing Red Line did not do when they had that, against that trap, they kept picking up their dribble. As soon as you pick up your dribble against this defense, you're going to get hammered, okay? It's not a good look. But Red Line right now playing really well, and the worst thing that you can do to an underdog is allow them to hang around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The longer you let them hang around, and I'm not saying this game is far from over, but you just don't want to let them hang around.
By the way, we have one score update around the league brought to you by Shiloh Roofing. The West York girls lead Mechanicsburg 28-11 late first half, and Faith Walker got her 1,000th point. Shelly Stallsmith from York Daily Record, GameTimePA is there. Monday, we've got the York Suburban boys at Mechanicsburg.
Road trip.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, and I did go out and buy some. I went to a stationery store today and bought a pad of like expense report, how you do that. So
okay,
I can be
good.
very professional.
Good. So
this way, when I give it to you, I have a carbon copy because you're going to tell me, yeah, I played basketball with it, or I burned it, or whatever.
Yeah, I played trash can basketball with it.
Right, I get it.
You got it. Well, we are almost to the second half already. 27-23. Red Lion leads it here at Central. What might we be in store for tonight? Stay with us. Second half action is coming up. We'll be back to Central in just a moment.
Locally owned and operated in York for over 21 years, Basil Insurance Agency offers specialized insurance products to suit your needs for auto, home, business, motorcycle, life insurance, and more. With a team of licensed agents to help you locally, Basil Insurance Agency has 2 convenient locations in West York and Dallastown, and proudly represents Erie Insurance. At Basil Insurance Agency, we always hope to provide professional advice, better coverage, and do it for less premium. Call or go online to request a quote or information. In West York, call 717-792-6400. That's 792-6400. And in Dallastown, 717-246-1601. That's 246-1601. Or online at insuranceyork.net. Basil Insurance Agency, a proud supporter of the teams of the York Adams League.
Hello, this is Darren Bonaquisti, your friendly Parma Pizza guy. Stop in here at Parma Pizza where we have amazing and appetizing food. Make sure you try our pretzel dough strombolis, best in town. We also have our daily lunch specials, and we're open for dine-in, pickup, and delivery options also. Visit us at 476 East Main Street in Dallastown or call 501-5608. Visit online at parmapizzaandgrill.com. Parma Pizza and Grill. Pizza so great, you'll scrape your plate.
All about local sports. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
Well, second half about to begin. Red Lion, who has flirted with knocking off Central previously this year, they lead it 27-23.
Now we see which coach earns their money, who makes the right adjustments, and which team executes those halftime adjustments.
By the way, think about this. Last year, Central 15-1 against league opponents. This year, 15-0.
Yeah.
And they start the second half with it. Here's Gittinger down low right to the foul line. Rill, spot up jumper, it's good. Central strikes first.
And they had not done that the whole time. Big man to big man.
On the Lions' first crack at it here in the second half. Sidora goes left to Good in the corner. A bounce back to Ogrechek. Had 7 in the first half, the freshman did. Lair up on him, dangerous pass, made it to Williams. To the right corner, Good, back out for Williams. And now to Sidora coming out top. Jab steps on Rill twice. Now drives on him, got forced wide. Dealt it off to Ogrechek, into the lane. Pull up, got it. And Red Lion up 4 again.
I'll tell you what, the freshman's got some, the freshman can ball, man. I'm telling you what.
6-footer.
Yeah.
Poised beyond his years.
Yes.
29-25, Rill, a deep 2, rimming off, rebound knocked into the hands of Williams, and then pried loose. Lair the steal to Gittinger. He's called for the offensive foul, lunging in.
He lowered the shoulder, and that was it. When you do that, you're going to get it every time. The kid had good position, but he dropped the shoulder a little bit, and when you do that, even mid-pen's going to call it.
Here's the Lions down the floor. Williams out to Ogrechek, down to Sidora, cutting to the hoop and a layup in. Sidora's got 9 tonight. That time, the quick cut to the basket for a team that's been very patient tonight. Here's Gittinger driving the right lane line. Dennis blocked it and clawed it out of bounds down low. Gittinger saying it was across the forearm.
I don't know. Looked like old ball to me.
R.B. Brown, baseline inbound. Lair scooting out to the right to receive it. Around the arc, Brown isoed on the left. He'll go to Rill at the foul line. Jab step. Banging into Sidora. Leans up and got it to go.
That's That's two men there playing basketball, okay?
31-27. Here's Williams, left side drive, got past Rill, but not Natal, who came over to stop it, and a stretch pass ahead. Brown's layup fell off. Rebound Sedora. And on the counter for Red Lion, they dodge a bullet. Here's Dennis on the give to Ogrechek. Left side Sedora launches a three. It's off, short and left. Rebound Lair. And he'll push it ahead. Here's Rill in from the right side. Knife loose. Natal tracks it down in the left corner. And the help with Dennis reaching in. They're going to call him for the personal.
See, you don't need to do that. They're going to call that every time, Dave. You know what I mean? He's out there, got his arms stretched out. You know, they're going to call that.
Meanwhile, that block from Natal and that pass that he made to Brown were sensational, but it did not result in points.
No.
Inbound Gettinger, quick release, jumper, got it, left side, little 10-footer. Here comes Williams down the floor and throws it down. Chris Williams, another fast break slam.
But then you got to get back, and he did.
That's two of them tonight. Here's Nace on a cut. And back to Brown. R.B. Brown pull up left elbow. Jay, it's good.
I tell you what, the stars are shining tonight. They're playing some basketball now.
33-31, two-point game at the end of all that. 5 minutes to go in the third. Williams dealing with Nace, hounding him. Here's Good, deep right. Sedora up top, guns it to the corner for Dennis. Jump pass back to Good. And on a return feed, now he'll snap it along for Sedora with Nace reaching, and he's called for contact.
That'll be two. Is that his first?
I guess. I'd put him down for one, but...
Okay.
I guess we'll trust the board.
We're going to have to.
Good into Ogrechek, left corner, and missed the three. Rebound Williams on the backside. He's doubled. Chased out to the corner, but finds Dennis out front. They'll swing it around. Sedora, left corner, it's good! He hits a three! Red Line up 36-31.
And I'll tell you what, they're playing good basketball, but they're also shooting the ball well.
Here's Nace down the left lane line, hits the brakes, back to a trailing Natal, sweeps it up, and it's good. Up over the hand of a shot blocker.
I tell you, you got a lot of basketball players. This is high school, man, and you're seeing some really great basketball out here tonight.
36-33, Red Lion. Natal trying to take away the middle. Left corner, Dennis to Sedora. Pirouettes inside, kicked it. Now it's Good to the foul line, pull up, jumper, rattles and settles in. Tyler Good's second bucket, lead is 5 again.
And he likes that little slide into the lane.
Nace launching, three ball miss. Brown the putback wouldn't go. Gettinger's got it. And a foul on the floor. Brown helped to his feet.
I tell you what, I talked to Coach about Brown, and I told him that we gave him player of the game. And I said, you know, he does all the little things, and he does them really well. And he appreciated the fact that we actually can see that. You know what I mean?
Panthers inbounded all the way up top. Here's Natal on a crossover, splits the middle, but couldn't finish. And the rebound gobbled up by Gettinger. He lays it in.
That's his second field goal this quarter.
38-35. 3:10 to go in the third. Here's Good going right. And has to fling it across. Ogrechek swings to Sedora, fakes in the corner. And a dangerous feed to Fabian Rodriguez-Ruiz, but he's got it.
Central in the last minute and a half just cranked this defense up.
Natal bats one, chases it, and it goes all the way to the other end, out of bounds. Red Line will have it back.
He kicked it. Central just ratcheted up their defense about 30%.
Red Line back to the front court. Here's Ruiz with it. Out to Good. Really quick ball movement. Ogrechek left corner fake, sends it back. Now around to Williams, right side.
That's the door underneath.
Ruiz will give it to him deep right sideline, around to Ogrechek. Good close from Nace. Quick rotation from the Central D. Now Williams right corner, threads it in. Sedora up, and it hung on the front, wouldn't go. Down it back to him. Right elbow jumper is right in.
I tell you what, Central getting beat on the offensive glass.
40-35 Red Lion. 2:10 left, third quarter. Here's Rill out wide to the right and try to throw it inside right off Sedora's foot, and they whistle it.
Coach Oak wanted him to give it to Rill down low. Now Rill's going to the bench.
And Brown will inbound. Natal backpedaling out front, receives. He's ISO'd against Ruiz, drives it on him. Got a foul before the floater went in. It's on the floor.
Tell you, they're letting him play. And we found this now throughout the districts. And I like it. And they've been really consistent about it.
Natal to the hoop. It's up and good.
I tell you, the kid's a magician.
Inbound went right back to him. He took it in from the right and got to the hoop. Here's Ruiz, shot fake, drives it, and rejected. A foul called. Brown on the help side came over for what he thought was a big block shot.
Yeah,
It's going to put Ruiz at the line for two, and he had made a heck of a shot fake initially.
Yes.
Got Natal to bite on it. Trying to extend a three-point Red Lion lead. First is up. It's good. The junior guard nets his first point of the night. 41-37, a minute 43 to go in the third. One more up, and it's in. 42-37, and Jackson across. Central's won 15 in a row. Coming in, here's Natal, right pass, good to the hoop for the layup.
You can't stop that. That first step is as quick as there anybody in the league.
Now Gettinger intercepts the inbound, underhand, Natal, layup, rolls in, and one! And he'll have a free throw to try to tie it. Just like that.
And that's what Red Line can't afford to do against Central. Turn the ball over. You got to be heads up in what you do here.
Two in a row for Natal. This one off Gettinger's steal. 42-41. And the free throw up. It's good. We're tied up.
First time we've been tied in a long time.
Central, little full court man. Nace took a hack at Ruiz's dribble. Ruiz open on the return pass. Now it's Williams doubled left side. Ogrechek out of the corner. Good. Wide open. Three out front. It's good. Wow. And a big pump of the fist from Tyler Good.
Every time they've needed the big basket, they've gotten it.
Ryan Jackson down the lane. Left-hand scoop. He takes a spill. He'll go to the line. 55 seconds to go in the third. Red Line up 45-42.
I'll tell you what, your line might have been right. I have to give you kudos, man.
I had to remember what it was.
6.5.
Jackson's first is good.
I don't forget nothing.
Certainly not those stats.
No. But for his first point of this quarter.
Second up, and it's in. Ryan Jackson hits both, 45-44.
Now, here comes a full court pressure.
Sedora matched up against Jackson, brings it over.
Trap.
And he picks it up, fires it to Williams on the other side. Got it good. Gettinger came out on him. And good, throws it away. Williams had started to cut inside. It goes clear out to the table.
Problem is you've got to come, when they go to trap the man, the defender that leaves you to go to the trap, you need to follow him and make yourself available, and you're not getting that.
Jackson out, Ben Rill returns. 38.3 left in the third. And Central looking for its first lead since the beginning. Here's Brown with it. Rill lurking to screen. Brown underhands to Natal, who thought about it. Fires it into Rill. ISO'd in the post. Up against Williams. It's good and one.
Yeah.
He said count it. They got him one-on-one in the post, and that is a really tough call for any defender against Ben Rill.
Yeah.
Central on top at long last.
And they have not been able to get him loose in the paint like that.
Here's the N1, and it's off the front, and it hops up over and in. Double digits for him tonight. 20 seconds left in the third. Central up 2. Here's Sedora doubled at midcourt. Good coming out to help.
Somebody got to be open.
Jackson tips it. Rill takes a spill. Diving is good for the loose ball. Timeout, Red Lion. A scramble at midcourt.
Wow.
Rill helped to his feet. Man, they are putting their bodies on the line. Both teams seeing an opportunity for a loose ball there. 7.1 left in the third. 47-45 Central. Red Line will have a chance at the last shot with that timeout.
If they can get it off. I told you it was about, I don't know, 4 minutes left. Third quarter, all of a sudden it looked like Hope turned the dial.
They're foaming at the mouth right now, this Central defense.
I know. They're coming for you. They're coming for you. If you're Steve Schmel, at the quarter, you got to talk to your guys about how to handle that trap. You cannot pick up your dribble against this defense. They are long. Not only are they quick, but every one of them, guards included, are long.
At the table, good inbounds at Ogrechek. Up ahead for good. In left corner, Sedora getting her the closeout. Step back, deep three off the rim. Rebound, Rill, and that's it for the third. 47-45 Central going to the fourth. Our coverage presented by WellSpan Sports Medicine. Get same-day orthopedic care for life sprains, strains, and breaks. Find your nearest WellSpan Urgent Orthopedics location today at wellspan.org/urgentortho. Fourth quarter coming up.
Whether it's fast pitch or slow pitch, the game of softball requires speed, agility, and adaptability from the player. Players need to move quickly and perform in every inning. The right pair of cleats can help.
Flying Feet.
Flying Feet has Mizuno softball cleats in both metal and molded styles. We have cleats for women, men, and children. Try Mizuno cleats at Flying Feet Sports Shoes, 1511 Mount Rose Avenue, York. Hey athletes, want to take your game to the next level? Join the area's best athletes and coaches at S3 Performance Training. Since 2014, S3 Performance Training has developed many of the best college, high school, and middle school student athletes in South Central Pennsylvania. S3 offers age-appropriate performance training for all participants, including college preparatory strength and conditioning for older advanced athletes. Run faster, jump higher, get stronger, and reduce the risk of injury with S3 Performance Training. S3 Performance Training, located inside Heritage Hills Athletic Club, or visit us online at s3performancetraining.com.
New FM signal, new website. Visit us online at 989WOYK.com and take us on the go. Download the new WOYK app today.
Red Line ball to start the fourth. A high-low into Sedora. Hits Williams, filling the lane, and in a crowd, he is fouled. Red Lion down 47-45 to begin the fourth. Williams to the line for two.
That's the first foul on Rill. Okay.
Williams first, and that's good. That amused you.
And it does amuse me. Okay.
You amuse me. Williams second, and that's up and in. And we're tied again. Tied at 47. Central quickly front court. Nace right wing, their football QB. They had their off-season football workouts up here in the track when we got in. Although he was resting for tip-off, of course.
Looking high-low.
Here's Gettinger spinning in, fakes on Dennis and scores.
And that was the high-low you didn't see but one other time.
49-47 Central. Now it's Williams down the lane, Gettinger a rejection, but a foul.
And I'll tell you what, Williams, I guess you define him as a slasher. He'll go to the basket. He doesn't care how many guys he got to get through. He'll go there.
6'3", athletic forward.
Yes.
Plays above the rim. His first attempt, it's in.
Yeah, he just...
Another one to tie it. Oh, it's in and out. Rebound, Gettinger. Central up one, down the floor. Nace in, fakes, layup, draws a foul. Central getting out in the open floor.
Got Williams.
That's his third.
Yeah. That could become a problem coming down the stretch.
Brooklyn Nace's first is up and in. He averages 8. Sophomore guard, 79% from the line. And his second is good. As a team, they've hit 73% for the year, tops in the league.
Well, they hit that tonight already. I think they only missed one.
51-48 Central. Good needs help. Williams leap and grab. Out to Ogrechek. He fakes. Fires it back. Dennis into the front court barely to catch it. Cross court, Ogrechek moving in. Floats it right baseline. It's good.
Where'd they find this kid? Huh?
And that was controlled chaos on that
Absolutely.
possession.
That's because Central's selling it out now defensively.
51-50. There's Jackson right side into the corner for Central for Rill. Back to Nace on the wing. Around the arc, it's
Jackson. You got to give it to him.
Now Rill will come out top. A post down to Natal. Defender goes down. He's called for the offensive.
And if you're watching it on the live feed, ladies and gentlemen, every time you see a man lower his shoulder like that, they're going to call that. If he doesn't lower the shoulder and just backs him down, they won't call it. But when you drive that shoulder, automatic.
Tyler Good with the post defense. Here comes Williams, driving kick, Ogrechek, a fake, pull up, mid-range, left, it's good. Ogrechek with 13.
The freshman has got ice in his veins.
And he puts the Lions back on top with 6:10 to go. 52-51. Here's Natal trying to curl in off a ball screen. They say it's illegal. Moving screen on Gettinger, and Red Lions getting it back. That's his third.
That's his third. Now Sidora can go to work inside. Here comes the trap.
Ogrechek to
you gotta
Dennis.
Get it out of there.
Out to Williams up top. He's going to drive it. Laid it off for Sidora. Babied the shot.
Tried to baby, right.
And Nace hauls it in.
Tried to baby it.
Central still down one. Nace will set up. Right side steps into a three. It's good! Brooklyn Nace, they gave him space.
That's his second field goal. The first one was a deuce.
54-52 Central. 5.5 to play. This has the makings of a classic. Here's Sidora left corner. Going to the foul line on the dribble. Picks up. Back cut Ogrechek. Out to Dennis. Reverses it to Good. And now Williams to Sidora. 3-ball. Got it on the right wing. Red Lion up again. They call time. It's 55-54.
Wow.
5:11 to go.
Okay.
Full timeout. We all might need it to get ready for what's coming. We'll be back in a moment.
At York Eye Associates of East York and Red Lion, we believe your eyes are your windows to the world. Give them the special attention they deserve with eye care from York Eye Associates. We offer routine eye exams, contact lens care, diagnosis and treatment of eye diseases, glaucoma testing and treatment, and low vision services. Regular eye exams are vital for detecting conditions that may affect the clarity of your vision and the health of your eyes. Be proactive and schedule a comprehensive eye exam that includes a thorough retinal assessment, and use your insurance benefits by the end of this year. For more information on how to schedule, visit yorkeye.com.
Since 1957, Shiloh Roofing in York has been the gold standard of roofing and repairs. Shiloh Roofing is family-owned and operated, serving York and the surrounding areas. They not only do all kinds of roofing work, but they've expanded into spouting and siding work as well. They handle all of their customers' needs, and they now also offer financing. Give them a call today, 717-764-1269 for Shiloh Roofing in York.
You are on York's only locally owned station and the only place for local sports. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
5:11 to go in the game. Redline 55, Central 54.
Just like we had on the Thursday before counties.
R.B. Brown brings it up, going to Nace on the right. They run some action off a screen. It's Natal cutting in, but could not finish. And the rebound, Sedora. They ran two cutters in. Natal was the second.
That's a bad place to be.
Now Redline up the floor.
Oh, no.
High pass. Dennis has it to Ogrechek. A three. Right corner bounced off, and the rebound knocked into R.B. Brown's hands. He'll handle it up the floor. Speeds it. And off now to Nace, and they'll post Rill on the right block. Turnaround, quick shot, no good. Rebound to Dakari Dennis. Good along for Ogrechek, speeds in, right baseline, reverse layup is good.
I tell you what, you had to be watching that one to believe it. Use the rim so they couldn't block him.
He went flying in, lead is three, and now steal, Dennis, down the floor, he's fouled, going in. Stole it from Gettinger, and he's fouled on the chase down.
Wow.
And Redline can go up 2 scores again with 4:05 to play.
You can't get cute. You got to play sound basketball right now.
Dennis's first is good. Central has not lost since right before the new year against Wilson, a game where illness was going around the team. The only time they've been tested like this was by Redline here a couple weeks ago.
Right.
Dennis's second is good. Their only other loss was at Father Judge back in December.
Yeah, we're 2 scores here, under 4 minutes.
59-54 Redline. Central down 5. Here's Nace teeing up a three. It's good on the left wing. Ice in his veins. And a timeout, Central. Like there was nothing to it.
And I'll tell you what, he's standing 2 feet behind the arc. You're not thinking about him taking that shot right there. And he has no conscience, man. He just let it go.
59-57, 3:47 to play.
If you've been thinking of going to college and you would like to play sports when you get there, join our team. Earn a Penn State degree and continue to play the sports you love. 6 collegiate sports are now available, including baseball, soccer, men's basketball, women's softball, and women's volleyball. For more information, check out our website at PennStateYorkSports.com. Once again, that's PennStateYorkSports.com.
3:47 to go. Redline up 2. Central bunching up in a press on the inbound.
They're going to sell out now. If you're a Redline, you got to be able to take care of the pressure.
Williams dribbled off his foot. And it ends up ricocheting hard out of bounds all the way down low, and Central's going to have it.
This is where every mistake is magnified.
3.5 to play. Central ball down 2. Here's Natal off to Gettinger up top. Left side for Nace. Off the Gettinger screen into the lane. A bounce out and a foul on the floor before the pass.
They're going to get Williams. That's 4. Yeah. That should be 4, isn't it? Yeah.
Oof. It's the team's second. Central's over the limit this quarter. And Williams has reached his limit to stay in the game. Here's Brown right side in. And going to Natal up top. Backs it away, trying to set up a drive. Past Ogerchek. They wave off the layup. A hand check on the floor. Red Lions third this quarter.
Oh, yeah, this is going to make his fun coming down the stretch.
Panthers have it in, getting her to a cutting rill. Down low, he spins, shoots over. Sedora cannot finish. Wow. Rebound, Williams.
That's because you can't move Sedora. He, on any other time, Gettinger can move you off your spot.
That would have tied it. Red Lions still up, under 3 to go. Sedora crossover, dumps it down low. Williams, the layup, it's good.
Nice job by Sedora. He saw it. Williams stayed there.
61-57 with 2:40 to play. Here's Brown with it at point for Central.
You got to use the big men.
And he'll shoot off the Gettinger screen. Missed a 3. Nace crashes, dribbles, lays it back up and in. And a timeout Central. It's a full 2:27 to play. Red Lions 61. Central 59. Back in a moment.
Hey athletes, want to take your game to the next level? Join the area's best athletes and coaches at S3 Performance Training. Since 2014, S3 Performance Training has developed many of the best college, high school, and middle school student athletes in South Central Pennsylvania. S3 offers age-appropriate performance training for all participants, including college preparatory strength and conditioning for older advanced athletes. Run faster, jump higher, get stronger, and reduce the risk of injury with S3 Performance Training. S3 Performance Training, located inside Heritage Hills Athletic Club, or visit us online at s3performancetraining.com.
First in York, first in sports. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
We get one life. Why not live your best life by feeling your best? Body by Barker can help. Our licensed clinicians at Body by Barker bring an innovative approach to common ailments like weight loss and hormone imbalance. Improve your energy, mood, weight, sleep, libido, and overall quality of life. Body by Barker is family-owned, and we've personally benefited from the therapies we offer. And we're local on Carlisle Road in York. It's easy to register and set up your first appointment. Just go to bodybybarker.com and start living your best quality of life today.
Redline gets it in against the Central press. Here's Good to Ogerchek, back to Good. Left corner for 3, around and off. Sedora punches the rebound to Williams. Red Lions still with it up to 2:08 to go. Williams in. Travel called as he took it.
And what caused the travel was Jackson setting his feet to draw the charge. And that's what took Williams' eye off of what he was doing.
Jackson comes out. Was Rill out? Is that who they just brought back?
Yes. Rill was out.
Central lets it roll. Brown picks it up. 2:05 to go. Down 2. 61-59 Red
got
Lions.
The 2 big guys stacked on the block.
Natal floater right baseline missed. Got a blocking foul underneath though.
2 shots. It's on Sedora. Yeah. That's 3.
So Ben Natal, who's got 13 tonight.
This might set up to be one of them 3 overtime games.
Oh.
I'm just saying.
It's not out of the question.
Oh.
Natal was the hero back on February 8th. Here's the first. It's good.
That's pure.
And again, Jackson for Rill. Or not. Now they're going to leave Rill in. They had Jackson at the table. He sits down. Natal, part of this 3-headed superstar monster. His second is good, and we're tied at 61. And now they make the change.
And now you've got, that's a defensive change, okay?
Oh, no, throwaway. Dennis trying to save it in. Gittinger grabbed it. They say it was on the end line. It's out of bounds. It is Central ball. The pass back. Good wasn't expecting it, and it went right past him. Right behind him and out of bounds. And a grave mistake.
Remember that play, okay?
Brown inbounds all the way out top for Gittinger. They had the high-low. Gittinger's going to dribble it, though. Turnaround fade, short. Rebound, Sidora. And he is harassed by Gittinger. Whistle sound.
Yeah, they're competitors, man. That's what you're supposed to do. Knock him down, then reach down, pick him up, then knock him down again. All right?
Now that's Gittinger's fourth, and Sidora gets to shoot.
So you had Gittinger in. Now he's got 4. You got to watch.
1:44 to go. Sidora for the lead. Oh. No good. And he's almost an 80% foul shooter. Ready with the second. Got it. And Redline up 62-61. 1:43 to play. Here's Natal down the lane. Layup good, and Central goes on top.
You can't stop him. That first step is unbelievable.
63-62. Down to a minute 25. Here's Williams right side.
Picked up the dribble. You got to watch.
Sidora by the corner against Nace. Off down to Dennis. Right side to Good. And bounced it back to Sidora. Now Williams by the right corner. Moving in. Tosses out to Good. A minute 5 left.
I thought they're really selling out Central.
Back to Dennis, out deep. Redline down 1, final minute. Here's Dennis on the handoff. Ogerchek mishandled it. Recovered at midcourt. Timeout from the Lion bench. Yikes. 50.2 to play. It's a full timeout. And this one coming down to the end. Central up 1. Back in a moment.
Hello, this is Darren Bonaquisti, your friendly Parma Pizza guy. Stop in here at Parma Pizza where we have amazing and appetizing food. Make sure you try our pretzel dough strombolis, best in town. We also have our daily lunch specials, and we're open for dine-in, pickup, and delivery options also. Visit us at 476 East Main Street in Dallastown or call 501-5608. Visit online at parmapizzandgrill.com. Parma Pizza and Grill. Pizza so great, you'll scrape your plate.
Hunters Hill Orthodontics is a longtime staple in the orthodontic care community. With 3 convenient locations in York and Dillsburg, our practice's top priority is to provide you with the highest quality orthodontic care, offering conventional braces and Invisalign in a friendly, comfortable environment. Check us out on Facebook or our website at www.drgregbennett.com. Hunters Hill Orthodontics. We've got your smile.
Now Redline still with it, still down 1, 50.2 to go.
Everybody's shooting from here on out.
Dennis by his bench, looking to inbound. Sends Good to the backcourt. That's where he receives it. Ahead for Sidora, right wing. Got a high screen. Williams tosses left side. Ogerchek, a corner 3. It's good! Isaiah Ogerchek. Redline leads. 35 seconds to go. Here's Brown with it, feeds the middle, knocked loose, Natal grabs it, and Central calls time.
Wow.
28.5 left.
You sure he's not 27? And didn't play in Europe or something? I mean, wow.
Yeah.
Huh?
65-63.
You know, we've seen a lot of good players this year. You know, Barnes at Suburban. You see a lot of them over there on the Central bench. This kid's a freshman, man. And took that shot in that spot and knew it was in when it left his hand. Wow.
Well, Steve Schmel knew something because over the summer, he invited Ogrechek to play with the varsity, and if you ask Ogrechek, he said he wasn't ready at first, but his veteran teammates believed in him. That's what made him ready.
I heard that in talking, I'm drawing a blank on the assistant I was talking to, but that was early in the season I talked to him.
So now it's Central who needs to answer, trailing. 28.5 left if they're to keep this,
I'll tell you what,
#1 seed dream alive.
I'm not looking for a jump shot. You got the two big men in there. I'm going down in the paint, get something in close, getting fouled.
Round to inbound baseline, into Rill, and spent his dribble, tosses it out to Natal. He dribbles on good, runner in the lane, bounces off, but a foul is called with 21.8 to go. And Ben Natal to the free throw line.
Natal is already 3 for 3 tonight with 2 coming.
Here is the first, it's good, 65-64. Mace and Jackson are in. Central, they've never won a district title. They've got such an opportunity this year. They're dying to get it done, but they trail by 1 here in the quarters.
Not for very long.
Second is good, and that deficit is gone. Now Redline with it, 20 seconds left. Here's Sedora with it, and getting her up on him. He fouled him out front.
Well, you go up 2 here. Is that foul getting her out?
Yeah, it would.
Is that what they called?
Well, the scoreboard was also wrong for a minute, and Jeff Hoke, he's acting like he was trying to call a timeout or something, but Redline had the ball.
Well, they can't give him a timeout.
Yeah.
The whistle blew. The foul's gone.
Looking at his body language, though.
No, that's not what he was saying. But they haven't put up the getting her fouled out. There it is.
Well, that's a factor. He's trying to show his coach what he thought happened, but it's not going to make a difference. So Joe Sedora in a tie game. 2 free throws, 14.9. The first is off the back of the rim and no good. Facing the Central student section down here.
I can see Natal taking the last shot if he makes this.
Second is good, and Redline has the lead. 14.9 to go. Here's Brown to bring it up, and a timeout Central. 11.5 to go. And Redline up 66-65. You know, Andy, they've been close to knocking off Central, and they almost did it a couple of weeks ago. Right. Everybody thought they were going to get a rematch in the league championship.
Right.
Redline stumbled against Suburban, didn't get there. And Steve Schmel, he talked about how his guys went back to work at practice the next day, and I think Sedora was the one that said, we're going to see them again.
I mean, that's a great culture, Schmel. If you think about Redline basketball under Schmel, they're tough, they're fast, okay? The adjustments he makes in games, they always seem to just be able to execute them, and that's the difference between just coaching and the really good ones, and he's one of the really good ones.
One of the things he tried to get his kids to understand, he came from the mid-Penn where they didn't have a league tournament. Districts was the big thing.
Right.
And he was trying to get his kids to understand districts are bigger.
Right.
I don't know here in York, but that's what he tried to sell them on.
When you look, just bring out the size of the medals.
Yeah. Now the officials at the table before we inbound it. Central's.
What are they? What's the issue? They got Redline up 1. That's what it should be. What's the issue?
Now Now Redline's going to call timeout. I don't know. Everybody's sort of hovering toward the table, both huddles.
I'm not sure what the possible issue could be.
Number of timeouts left, I don't know. So Central's got 11.5 to figure out how to get a point or two.
Well, you got how many options can I give you before play starts?
Yeah.
Okay.
Be Natal at the sideline to inbound, and it's in to Nace. Nace has it. Right side dribble, handoff to Natal. He's covered. Ball loose in the lane. Nace with it, throws it up. Sonora catches it, and this game is over.
Oh no!
Red Lion has done it.
Oh no!
They have stunned the Panthers, the top seed.
Wow!
66 to 65 is the final.
Wow!
Heartbreak for the Panthers in the quarters, exhilaration for the Lions. They are going to the district Final Four, the semifinals Tuesday night.
Oh my goodness! I'm stunned. I'm stunned, and don't get me wrong, not because Redline won. It's how they won. Okay, you come out of a stoppage. What they have 11.5.
Yeah.
Okay, you got 11.5 left. You mean to tell me that's the best you can get is right there?
They were in a bad area right from the start.
I mean, there was no space. There was no space. You got four guys. Anybody can hit anything. Why space it out and go inside? But give Redline all the credit in the world. I'll tell you what. That's just amazing. That is absolutely amazing. I wish I could get Schmidt up here. I really do.
You have to fight 1,000 people to get to him. The place was packed tonight.
I'll get to him. What's the final?
66-65. And Redline, the first team to beat Central since late December.
Wow.
15-game winning streak coming in. Panthers 22-3. They are not yet in states. They will play Tuesday against whoever loses the Chambersburg Central Dauphin game for seeding. And Redline with the win, 18-8, and they will go to whoever won the Chambersburg Central Dauphin game. We'll see if we can find out that final on the post game. 66-65, Redline wins it in a classic.
That was a classic.
And before we go to break, Andy, the Lions, they are in many ways known for their defense, and everything was just bunched up on that last 11.5.
I mean, yeah, and I still don't understand. You got 5 of the best players in York County on the floor, and you had 4 of them. And when you think about it, everywhere there's a white jersey, there's a gold jersey. So you got 8 guys in an 8-foot circle, okay? And somebody slapped away at the ball, and the mid-pen officials were not going to get involved at the end. I'll tell you what, right now, you would have had to have a tourniquet ready to go. There wasn't nobody calling anything. I can guarantee you that, okay?
Well, this is a game that seemingly everybody in York County wanted to see.
Well, they got it.
And there will be some shockwaves felt around the district.
Oh, my God.
With this final tonight. The top seed goes down. The 8th seed Red Lion pulls it off. 66-65 the final. We'll take a break. Post-game show coming up. Our coverage on radio and on the GameTimePA YouTube channel presented by WellSpan Sports Medicine. Get same-day orthopedic care for life sprains, strains, and breaks. Find your nearest WellSpan Urgent Orthopedics location today at wellspan.org/urgentortho. Back to Central with the post-game show after this.
At York Eye Associates of East York and Red Lion, we believe your eyes are your windows to the world. Give them the special attention they deserve with eye care from York Eye Associates. We offer routine eye exams, contact lens care, diagnosis and treatment of eye diseases, glaucoma testing and treatment, and low vision services. Regular eye exams are vital for detecting conditions that may affect the clarity of your vision and the health of your eyes. Be proactive and schedule a comprehensive eye exam that includes a thorough retinal assessment, and use your insurance benefits by the end of this year. For more information on how to schedule, visit yorkeye.com.
Ready to make a move? The Kevin Murphy team at Keller Williams Keystone can help find the perfect property for you. With 15 plus years in real estate, Kevin's team is hands-on throughout the entire process of buying or selling your home. Visit teamkevinmurphy.com for a fast property search, custom neighborhood market report, and instant property valuation. Kevin is a local guy with local roots, helping friends and families with all of their real estate needs. The Kevin Murphy team at Keller Williams Keystone wishes good luck to the teams of the York Adams League. Visit Kevin online at teamkevinmurphy.com.
Today, it seems everybody is offering a discount on car insurance, but at what price? Reduced protection, impersonal service. At State Farm, you can earn discounts and still get full service and dependable protection from the world's largest car insurer. See me, Trish Hauser, 1865 Susquehanna Trail North, York, for the State Farm multiple line discount. With State Farm, you get an agent you can depend on and an insurance company you can trust. For the details on State Farm's multiple line discounts, see me, Trish Hauser.
Volleyball players know Asics and Mizuno as performance volleyball shoes. Central PA volleyball players know Flying Feet as the best source for all their volleyball needs. Shoes, knee and elbow pads, arm sleeves, spandex shorts, and more. Everything you need for volleyball is available at Flying Feet. Flying Feet Sports Shoes, 1511 Mount Rose Avenue, York.
When fighting complex cancer, WellSpan Cancer Institute's approach is simple. Bring the most talented minds and most compassionate hearts to our cancer centers across our communities. Across our 5 cancer care locations, we're collaborating with Johns Hopkins Medicine Kimmel Cancer Center to go further. Relentlessly in the lab, courageously during therapy, compassionately by your side. This is cancer care where remission is the mission. I'm Dr. Nick Korgonker. Our collaboration with Johns Hopkins Medicine Kimmel Cancer Center gives WellSpan cancer patients access to valuable resources like clinical trials, second opinions, and advanced genomics. Together, we'll bring the next generation of cancer care to our communities with a dedicated team that cares from the heart. That's fighting cancer together. Learn more at wellspan.org/cancer.
Locally owned and operated in York for over 21 years, Basil Insurance Agency offers specialized insurance products to suit your needs for auto, home, business, motorcycle, life insurance, and more. With a team of licensed agents to help you locally, Basil Insurance Agency has 2 convenient locations in West York and Dallastown, and proudly represents Erie Insurance. At Basil Insurance Agency, we always hope to provide professional advice, better coverage, and do it for less premium. Call or go online to request a quote or information. In West York, call 717-792-6400. That's 792-6400. And in Dallastown, 717-246-1601. That's 246-1601. Or online at insuranceyork.net. Basil Insurance Agency, a proud supporter of the teams of the York Adams League.
We get one life. Why not live your best life by feeling your best? Body by Barker can help. Our licensed clinicians at Body by Barker bring an innovative approach to common ailments like weight loss and hormone imbalance. Improve your energy, mood, weight, sleep, libido, and overall quality of life. Body by Barker is family-owned, and we've personally benefited from the therapies we offer. And we're local on Carlisle Road in York. It's easy to register and set up your first appointment. Just go to bodybybarker.com and start living your best quality of life today.
If you've been thinking of going to college and you would like to play sports when you get there, join our team. Earn a Penn State degree and continue to play the sports you love. 6 collegiate sports are now available, including baseball, soccer, men's basketball, women's softball, and women's volleyball. For more information, check out our website at PennStateYorkSports.com. Once again, that's PennStateYorkSports.com.
There's only one place for local sports. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
Final score tonight, Red Lions 66, Central 65. The Lions wanted this matchup. They wanted it in the league championship. They didn't get there. They wanted the second chance at him. They got it, and they break through. And Red Lion, the 8th seed, is going on to the district semifinals on Tuesday night, either at Chambersburg or Central Dauphin. We do not have a final on that one yet, so we don't know where they're headed, but they're headed somewhere. And Central will be playing to try to clinch its state playoff berth in a game for seeding. Well, we welcome you to the post-game show. Yeah, this was crazy. Yes, Andy?
Just a minute.
What? 60. Oh, okay. Yeah. 60.
Because.
Oh, right. I got you.
Okay? I
got you.
I'm sorry, but that's bull.
Hey,
anyway, we got a personal thing going on here. Go ahead. I'm ready now. I'm fired up.
Okay.
I wish I could get Schmale up here. I'd drag his ass up here. I'm sorry. I would.
You've been so good.
I have, and I apologize, ladies and gentlemen.
66-65, Red Lion wins. How did they do it?
I'm telling you what. Timely shooting, and that's what I mean. You like Steve said before the game to me, we need 3 guys in double figures. Well, they got it. Okay. They were able, and I'm not sure if this didn't have a little bit to do with Central, but they were able to keep the big guys out of the lane, okay? The 2 big guys never got going with the high load that I expected them to come with, okay? It just never materialized. And then I thought when they ratcheted up the defense, Central, with about 4 minutes left, third quarter, Red Line handled it really well. I mean, they got rattled at first when they ratcheted up, but then they came back and they settled down, and they did a really nice job of putting the ball in the basket, handling the pressure. A lot of teams couldn't do that. I mean, the last 2 quarters, Central went up, took a lead, 24-18 third quarter. Fourth quarter, Red Line goes 21-18. So, I mean, they just 2 heavyweights just exchanging blows. I mean, you can't ask for a better basketball game than that.
Back on February 8th, 15 days ago, it was 64-62 Central. Right. Tonight it's 66-65 Red Line.
Unbelievable, huh?
18-8.
Somebody archived that video.
Yeah.
Okay. Somebody archived that video.
Central now 22-3, and their first ever district title will not come this year. Post-game stats, Andy, did they total up appropriately?
Yeah, because they did. I had them wrong early, but
well, you were close.
I'm good now. No, I didn't have anything missing. I just had it wrong, which I don't do. All right, for Central York, Ryan Brown, 3 field goals, 6 points. Ben Natal led all Central scorers. 7 field goals, 5 of 5. He had 19. Brooklyn Nace, 3 field goals, 2 of those threes, 2 for 2. He had 12. Greg Gittinger, 5 field goals, 1 and 2. He had 11. He only scored 1 basket in the 4th quarter. Ryan Jackson, 1 of each, 2 for 2. He had 7. Ben Rill, and here's another, again, 4 field goals, 1 and 1, 10 points, did not score in the 4th quarter. That's what got it done for Red Line. 24 field goals, 4 of those threes, 11 and 12 for the line, 65 points by quarter, 12-11, 24-18. For the Red Line Lions, who just beat them, okay? You had Dakari Dennis, 1 field goal, 4-4, he had 6. Tyler Good, 3 field goals, 1 of those are 3, he had 7. Chris Williams, he played a hell of a game tonight, 4 field goals, 6-8, he had 14. Joe Sidora, 7 field goals, 3 of those threes, he was 2 for 4 for the line. He missed 2 of them in the 4th quarter. I'll tell you, that's not like him. He had 19 to lead all Red Line scorers. the freshman man, Isaiah Ogrechek. 7 field goals. 2 of those were threes. In the fourth quarter, he scored three deuces and 1 3. He was 2 of 2 for the line to have 18 points. Fabian Rodriguez-Ruiz went 2 for 2 in the third quarter for 2. They had 22 field goals, 6 of those threes, 16 of 20 for 66. By quarter, 16, 11, 18, 21. And that was a hell of a basketball game.
Sure was. Remember that one for a long time.
Yeah.
66-65, Red Lion wins it. We'll take a break here in the post-game show. We'll have scores from elsewhere, name our Parma Pizza player of the game. Coming up on radio, got the Hershey Bears and the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins in progress, so stay tuned for that. Yeah, we'll wrap things up for you when we return. Our coverage tonight on radio and on the GameTimePA YouTube stream, presented by WellSpan Sports Medicine. Get same-day orthopedic care for life's sprains, strains, and breaks. Find your nearest WellSpan Urgent Orthopedics location today at wellspan.org/urgent orthopedics. Post-game continues after this.
At Donegal, we understand there are many costs associated with running a business. That's why Donegal works with you to provide quality insurance products based on your business needs, and why we deliver that insurance at a price to fit your budget. Call your local independent Donegal agent today and discover why, when it comes to insurance for your business, Donegal is a better value. Contact Coatman Kunkel Insurance at 717-854-0300 or stop in at 3217 East Market Street, York. Locally owned and operated by Pam and Rudy Coatman. Coatman Kunkel Insurance.
Since 1957, Shiloh Roofing in York has been the gold standard of roofing and repairs. Shiloh Roofing is family-owned and operated, serving York and the surrounding areas. They not only do all kinds of roofing work, but they've expanded into spouting and siding work as well. They handle all of their customers' needs, and they now also offer financing. Give them a call today, 717-764-1269 for Shiloh Roofing in York.
Ready to make a move? The Kevin Murphy team at Keller Williams Keystone can help find the perfect property for you. With 15 plus years in real estate, Kevin's team is hands-on throughout the entire process of buying or selling your home. Visit teamkevinmurphy.com for a fast property search, custom neighborhood market report, and instant property valuation. Kevin is a local guy with local roots, helping friends and families with all of their real estate needs. The Kevin Murphy team at Keller Williams Keystone wishes good luck to the teams of the York Adams League. Visit Kevin online at teamkevinmurphy.com.
First in York, first in sports. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
Final score tonight, Red Lion 66, Central 65. Back here in the post-game show. By the way, thanks to our other playoff sponsors throughout the postseason, Body by Barker, the Kevin Murphy team, York Eye Associates, all heard on our broadcast tonight. I think Andy's trying to get Steve Schmel up here for a post-game chat.
I am absolutely.
And it looks like it's going to occur. Some scores from elsewhere while we wait for Coach to come up here around the league, around the district. Brought to you by Shiloh Roofing. Boys games, Trinity beat York Catholic 87-60. Columbia tops Stallone 57-53. Eastern, man, Troy Sauer's time of year. They beat Octorara on the road, 72-47.
All right.
Big Spring knocks off Littlestown 56-51. And the other quarterfinal on this side of the 6A bracket is a final. Chambersburg beat Central Dauphin 53-39. So Red Lion goes to Chambersburg Tuesday. Central hosts Central Dauphin for seeding.
Red Line goes to Chambersburg Thursday.
Right.
Okay.
Tuesday.
Just Red Line.
Well,
oh
yes.
my God.
No.
Okay.
No, we'll talk about that.
Okay, we'll talk.
Girls finals, Suburban beats Manheim Central 39-23, and West York tops Mechanicsburg 57-39. So the Suburban girls will host West York in a 5A semifinal on Tuesday night on that side. And again, the final in our game, Red Line 66, Central York 65. I'm going to let Andy handle the interview with Steve Schmel. We should have brought that third headset tonight, Andy. We didn't plan on this.
The third headset's probably not in the budget, you know.
Well, I know. We would have to cut out the extra tape and shoestrings that we bring along to hang the banner. But I'm gonna give mine to Coach, and you coaches take it away. Steve, congratulations. Absolutely. Here you go, sir.
Come on, Rick. Move in a little bit so you got some slack.
Right. Oh, geez.
You all right?
I'm good. I'm good. Woo! Still trying to recover here a little bit, but I'm good.
So, take us through the second half. They seem to ratchet up the defense like middle of the third quarter, coming at you real hard.
Yeah.
You kind of gave it up.
Yeah.
But then, you know.
Well, and we kind of knew that would happen. I mean, the pace was in our favor in the first half. You know, we went into halftime and said, hey, 23 points is great.
I was all over that.
But we know, I mean, they can dictate the pace with their trapping, you know, so you can't hold the ball when you're being trapped left and right. And they just kept throwing traps at us. It was more on our side of the floor, but at that point, you know, you gotta be aggressive. And I think, we missed a couple shots, and credit to them. I mean, they made a lot of shots and tough plays there to kind of take the lead, and then it was just, on the seesaw, it felt like.
We always talk about the man among kids, Joe Sedora. I want to talk about Isaiah Overture.
Oh boy, yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what. You sure if I don't go down there with hypodermic, I'm not getting crushed ice out of that body or what? Huh?
It's crazy, for a freshman. Like I just said to some other guys, especially a freshman guard. You know? I mean, to be able to handle the ball and take some of those perimeter shots and have that confidence, you don't see it very often. I've never had a kid like that at that age.
And there's no showboating with him. When he lets that three go, he knows it.
Yep.
That last one he shot, he knew it was in.
Yeah. I was right behind him. I was like, that looks good. And he had to kind of shoot it, higher because there was a hand in his face. So, I mean, he's hit a lot of big shots all year. Over Christmas, he hit that, game winner in our championship game from, 35 feet and no hesitation. And that was at the buzzer to win the game, So we know he's pretty special. He's a little bit different. And, he's just a great guy to have out there to complement, the two seniors and the rest of the guys.
And I know they got to 65, but I thought your defense in the first half was amazing, man.
Yeah,
I mean, Central to 23 points.
Yeah. I thought we were in the right positions. I thought we were physical. My one worry was, could we stay out of foul trouble? We talked about that before the game.
Right.
And I thought, I remember we got out of the first quarter. I don't think we had a foul. No. I was like, that's a victory, And
we had mid-pen now.
Yeah. Well, and sometimes I see mid-pen and they call a lot. So it's like, I don't know. But we got to halftime. I think we had 3 starters with 1 foul. We had nobody with 2. Got into a little bit of trouble at middle of the fourth quarter. But at that point you got to ride guys and hopefully they can survive.
Congratulations,
Coach. Thank you so much, Andy. Yes, it's fun.
It was fun. It was a lot of fun.
Very good. Thank you. Thanks.
Enjoy it.
Thanks.
All right.
Steve Schmel post game. Congrats, guys. Yep. By the way, your college all-time great, Steve Schmel.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I didn't know that.
Number 12 scorer in Spartan history.
All right. Wow.
So, well, what a game tonight. And
I'm out of gas.
Yeah. So what I was saying, and not to dampen on the red line.
But you're about to.
Well, no. Tuesday. So obviously we always have to decide where we're going to be. The Suburban girls are hosting West York Tuesday night.
Right. Yeah.
All York Adams.
All York Adams. We got to do that.
Yeah. I mean.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted. We'll be pulling for red line at Chambersburg.
Oh, absolutely.
Here on this station.
Absolutely.
So, but what a game tonight. Final thoughts, Andy? We do have to name a Parma Pizza player of the game.
Final thoughts are, the 8 seed came in here and beat the 1 seed all year long. They were crowning this team, and they have been, everybody, including me. But you got to win them on the floor, and they were 1 point better, and what a great way. It was a great basketball game.
Man, gritty, tough.
Oh, I tell you, man, it really was both sides.
Yeah.
All right, I got my players of the game.
Go for it.
We're going Joe Sedora with 19 points, but so many rebounds, hard work around the rim, and Isaiah Iceman Ogorchuk, okay? The freshman was amazing, not only with his 18, perfect from the line, 2 for 2. In the fourth quarter of a game like this, when it's going back and forth and you're throwing haymakers and left hook body shots, this kid hits 3 deuces and a big 3 just when he needed it. And I'm telling you what, Isaiah Iceman Ogorchuk and Joe Sador are Parma Pizza player of the game. Okay?
All right, excellent. Well, guess what? You get 2 days off.
And you don't.
Well, no, but
that's because you make the big bucks. I'm telling you, man. If I made the big bucks, I'd work tomorrow. No, I wouldn't.
Well, Monday we're going to work.
Yes, we are.
And Tuesday.
I know that, and then probably, who knows?
Let's hope.
Let's hope.
Our upcoming schedule: Monday, 6:45 after Revs Hot Stove Weekly, presented by Shipley Energy. We've got the York Suburban Boys at Mechanicsburg, 6:45 Monday. That's a 7 p.m. tip. And Tuesday, it looks like we'll have the York Suburban girls at home against West York. Yeah. All York Adams League semifinal.
Absolutely, that's awesome.
We would love to see Redline, but we got to be there.
Yeah.
And hopefully Redline goes out to Chambersburg, and we get to see them at Giants Center on Thursday. That's what they'll be playing for. So Monday and Tuesday, Andy, I'll see you there.
I'll be there.
All right. Want to thank our crew from the GameTimePA video feed tonight. Dan Rainville, who's behind the camera over there, Matt Allabone on site, Shelly Stallsmith, Liz Stallings behind the scenes as well.
People.
Absolutely.
Great people.
And our coverage presented by WellSpan Sports Medicine. Get same-day orthopedic care for life sprains, strains, and breaks. Find your nearest WellSpan Urgent Orthopedics location today at wellspan.org/urgentortho. On the radio side, we're going to join the Hershey Bears and the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins in progress right now. Also tomorrow, a day off from local hoops for us. Imagine that.
Really, imagine that.
6:30 tomorrow night, Hershey Bears and the Rochester Americans. And at 1 p.m. tomorrow, our first Phillies radio network experience of the spring. Well, it's not even spring yet, but the Phillies are in Dunedin to take on the Blue Jays tomorrow. We will have that first spring training game on WOYK tomorrow. And again, Monday, Revs Hot Stove Weekly at 6. That's presented by Shipley Energy. Andy and I back with you from Mechanicsburg for the York Suburban Boys game.
Road trip.
Monday at 6:45. Hope you can join us then. Until then, for Andy Bria here with me, Daryl Henry saying so long from Central. Again, the final tonight, Redline 66, Central 65. Thanks for being with us all evening. We'll talk to you Monday at 6:45 right here on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK.
Thank you for listening to Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK's High School Basketball Game of the Week, presented by WellSpan Sports Medicine, the official healthcare and sports medicine provider of the York Revolution, bringing you the best of the York Adams League all season. Listen on the go with the new WOYK app and online at 989WOYK.com. High school basketball plays here on York's home for local sports. Now we rejoin our regularly scheduled programming already in progress on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.